Danny, a tough afternoon here at Accrington. Stanley, you were expecting it, but we were expecting the performance that we got this afternoon.
Yeah, we were well short today, and ultimately I take responsibility for that. They're my team, they're a representation of us, and we were well short of what we would expect from our players and from one of our teams. We spoke before, our supporters maybe just short of 200 here today. They've worked all week. They probably had to get up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock this morning to make their way here, and we gave them absolutely nothing. And we have to take responsibility for that, because for me, I look at myself first and foremost. I didn't pick the right team, too lightweight, didn't compete well enough, and that didn't allow us to get a foothold in the game. I expected the players that we picked to be good enough to win first contact, to pick up the second ball, to give themselves a platform to play from. We didn't do that. We then expected the boys to be able to be good enough to play over their press with good quality. We thought that if we could do that well, then that would mean that their wing backs would then retreat, and then we could get the control. But we didn't execute well enough. And we also knew that they were quite a man-to-man, aggressive, all-or-nothing team. So we wanted to be good in transition, and we picked pace to be able to, on the top line, to be able to do that. And we got into a lot of good areas behind their wing backs, but we didn't execute. You know, you look at their boy that played on the left, Heath. I mean, you look at how much quality he gave his team, and you compare that to the quality that our players gave on the day, and there's a big difference. And I'll be really disappointed in myself today, and I'm sure the group as individuals will be really disappointed with their output as well, because we were miles short of what we want to be.
Yeah, and I mean, and despite them probably feeling they could have, maybe should have scored earlier, the goal comes, and it wasn't just a goal, but the fact that Matt Macy takes a knock to the head as well. First of all, how is he? And did you see that goal coming in that first?
Yeah, well, Mace, I think it's a collision after the ball goes past him. I think he gets knocked out in that moment, but he came down quite quickly. And yeah, he's up and talking now, so we'll obviously take great care of him in the next 24, 48 hours, and then all being well, he'll start the concussion protocol from now. But yeah, it was a poor goal. It felt like it was coming. That's just the truth. But yeah, we don't expect to jump out of our defensive line unless we're going to make an impact and affect the play. And we jumped out. We didn't. They got in behind us and had a one-on-one, which. Yeah, we don't like to be in those moments. For us, we don't want to get caught up in those moments, and we want our defenders to be more intelligent in that moment, defend the space. We just got it wrong, so we have to accept that.
Yeah, and then just before half time, we have a chance to equalise. And it becomes a different game. But then in the second half, I felt we started well and we were a bit more positive, and that. But then they gradually kind of neutralised any threat we had.
Yeah, we have a good chance before half time, but we don't take it, and we need to take those chances. I don't think it would have been a deserved equaliser, if I'm honest, at that point. But second half, yeah, maybe I'm struggling to find positives, if I'm honest. And obviously then. We go down to 10 men, which when you're chasing the game makes it very difficult. But too many erratic performances. I'll be critical of myself for Nicky and myself in terms of picking a team, because we didn't get it right. But it wasn't an easy team to pick, because really we've had a lot of erratic performances to this point, not just game from game, but actually within the same game, and that makes it hard, because that makes it hard to predict what is coming. Yeah, we all have to go away. We have to reflect on that, because that was well short of what we expect from one of mine and Nicky's teams. Well short of what we think is acceptable for Colchester United, and this means a lot to us. This is our livelihoods, and I have to go home and I have to look my wife and my children in the eye, and I'll struggle to do that tonight, because that was well below what we want to be. And ultimately, the team, they're always a representation of you, and that wasn't it. And for the 200 odd supporters that come here today, I feel well disappointed for them, because we gave them nothing. And the worst way to lose any football match really is when you're outfought, outrun and outworked. And I'll be careful to say those three things, because they the worst way to lose any football match is by being short in those areas. And that was the truth today, and we all have to accept that. And it's not always to sugarcoat things. Sometimes you have to look people in the eye, and that's why I suppose it's taken so long to get out here to this point, because we need to deal in the truth, and we have to take responsibility, we have to take accountability, all of us, because we were well short of what we want to be.